Yo, what's up, you guys? Teddy Striker here, and this Saturday is a rematch: Alex Pereira versus Jiri Prochazka 2. And yeah, this is gonna be a great fight. The first fight was very, very exciting for as long as it lasted, and I think this one is gonna be pretty exciting. But I do think that Alex Pereira is going to knock Jiri Prochazka out. I think he's actually gonna stiffen him. I think he's gonna leave him out cold. I don't know what shot he's gonna use, but I have a feeling that in this fight, he's going to knock him out cold. And I'm backing Pereira to win this because he won the first fight. But now that he's had 3 fights in the light heavyweight division, he's a proper light heavyweight. He's not just just a guy moving up. He's filled out into the weight class. He's big. He's probably bigger than Jiri. And also, well, he definitely is bigger than Jiri. But he also has that confidence in his knockout power. In the Jan Blachowicz fight, I personally thought that, wow, Pereira was hitting Jan Blachowicz with a bunch of shots, and Jan Blachowicz was gasping for air, and he couldn't hurt him or wobble him or even drop him. I'm like, this guy probably doesn't have the same power that he did in the middleweight division. Even in 2 of his kickboxing fights in Glory, he went up to light heavyweight against a champion. I forgot his name, but he was Russian, and he was hitting him with a bunch of shots, but this dude was just eating these shots. So I was like, okay, Pereira doesn't have the same power he does in the middleweight division. But then he goes out there and he just knocks out Jiri Prochazka with not the biggest left hook. It was from close range. It wasn't the left hook that he knocked Israel Adesanya with in kickboxing. It was a short shot. He was able to drop him and shut him off and then finish him. And now he's just gone out there and tapped Jamal Hill in the head and he's knocked him out. So he has devastating power, and it's crazy. Jiri Prochazka, he thinks that his power is due to his spiritual connections or whatever, his ancestors, some stuff like that. And what's weird is he's one of the head people of that clan or whatever. He actually came out and said that with the first shot that Pereira is gonna hit Jamal Hill, he's gonna crumble him and he's gonna drop him right away. And that was a day before UFC 300, so it was kind of weird. And he also said that they knew that Alex Pereira was going to lose the Israel Adesanya fight. So the second fight, which is, pretty odd. I don't know what's going on there. It's some weird stuff. I just know that Jiri Prochazka, he believes into that. But, it's kind of confusing because I thought Jiri was a Christian, a believer in Jesus Christ and everything, just like me. And we don't really believe in that sort of spiritual stuff, but yeah, it's just it's just different. But whatever, it's what Jiri thinks. I don't know. It does seem a bit weird, but I also think that Pereira's gonna win because he's gonna be landing his leg kicks. Jiri was not defending them in his last fight, and it's gonna cause him to overextend and just try to go for shots and make big defensive movements, just like he does in this clip right here. And if this sequence happens where Pereira throws a leg kick and then he follows up with some punches, tries to 1-2, and Jiri just dips like that when he's out of range, where he can't really answer back with a punch or go into a clinch, I think that what might happen is pound for pound, headshot, dead. That's it. Yeah, he might get kicked in the head. And sorry to Kamaru Usman for using that example. He's one of my favorite fighters, but yeah, if Jiri does things like that, he might just get kicked and knocked out cold. But yeah, I think Pereira is just gonna be too much. He's gonna be confident that he can shut his lights off, and also he's been working on his slip counters. And Jiri, whenever he goes into the southpaw stance, he likes that left straight, and we've seen Jamal Hill, he throws the left straight, but he drops his right hand to his waist, which leaves an opening for the left hook. And, when he's in Jiri stance, he does have more variety with his backhand. He'll throw some haymakers, some uppercuts, things like that. But when it's in the southpaw, it's a bit more predictable, and that's where he might get knocked out. But yeah, I got Pereira by round 3 KO.